Fatality.
Evening everyone, how are we all? Hope you're okay. Welcome back to the channel for another video. Well, not another video, another stream, I should say. On Gran Turismo, we're going to do testing for the next week's daily races. I was just looking at the leaderboard for that because, yes, we are winning. We are winning McLaren. We are top of the leaderboard for McLaren, chat. We've managed to, we're topping the ranks on McLaren there. So, a good start for us in GT World Series. Got a bit lucky with that car crashing at the end, but still, we're leading for McLaren. So I think we're P10 overall, but yeah, we're P10 overall. But yeah, we'll see how the other races go. There's opportunities in some races, I think, but we shall see. We shall see. I'll have to spend some credits because if we end up, we're going to end up winning 9 million credits here, aren't we? We're going to end up winning like quite a lot of credits. So. Well, probably, I don't know if, what is the information on that? So, yeah, we're gonna win 9 million probably because we'll be in the top 5%. So, yeah, I'll have to spend some of my credits because I'll hit the max. But yeah, we're gonna test out Daily Race C, by the way. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you coming into the stream. It's Brands Hatch. We don't know if it's Group 2 or Group 3. I'm leaning more to Group 2. I'm leaning more to Group 2. I know, I saw that, Ray. I saw it on Twitter. I'm leaning more to Group 2. Oh my God. What yeah, what's happened with your hair?
I didn't bring it.
All right. Oh my God, it's crazy. So yeah, I'm leaning more to Group 2 than Group 3 for this race. That's my opinion, but we'll see. I'm not 100% convinced. It could be Group 3. It's a hard one. If it's Group 3, there could be some fuel involved with this race. I don't know. I don't know if there's a compulsory pit stop in it or not. I don't know what the rules are for the race. Right, so we're gonna go create a new race. Daily. It's just soft tires. Just soft tires. Daily race. Test. You'll see now as I'm setting up what the settings are. I know the settings. I just don't know whether compulsory tires pit stop is on or not. Does anyone know if there's a compulsory pit stop or not? Where are you hiding, Brands Hatch? Just bear with me while I try. I've not used this track in a while, to be fair. Wait. There you are. There you are, hiding. Don't know laps yet. I won't worry about that yet because I need to see what I've got. I'll think about that in a minute once I've figured it out. We'll put it as SO3 equal on. Yeah, imagine having a button that just says, "Are you sure you want to exit?" Oh dear. Don't worry, PD. One day you'll get there. Equal condition on. If it's Group 3, depending on how many laps it is, you might struggle with soft tires to finish that race with softs. I don't know. That Brands Hatch is a tire killer. Brands Hatch is quite a big tire killer, chat. So you might struggle depending on how many laps it is. We will undo selection and put brake bias on. They might have a suspension setting, but I don't know which one, so we won't worry about testing that. Default grip reel. Another thing, by the way, chat, is Brands Hatch has an incredibly short pit stop. So Brands Hatch, like, in all honesty, you might see a situation where changing tires would be quicker anyway, because Brands Hatch only has like I think it's like a 10-second pit lane loss. So it would work quite. You're probably going to pit if the tires get really low, then you're going to be pitting in this one. I would think. I don't think it'll be Group 4. I don't think this will be Group 4. The settings don't look very Group 4 to me. The settings just don't. The settings are not screaming out Group 4 to me. It's either Group 4 or Group 3, I personally think. Group 2 or Group 3 is what I'm saying. I can't see it being Group 4, so I won't test that. I just don't think it will be Group 4. We'll start with Group 2 because I think I'm going to say I feel like it's more likely to be Group 2 than Group 3. So it could be Group 1. We have had daily races in Group 1. It is technically possible. I just don't know, though. It is technically possible that it could be Group 1. In theory, yeah, but I just don't know if they'll do that at this track now. With the way the dirty air is, I feel like they wouldn't do it. Does anyone know if there's a compulsory pit stop, by the way? Let me overwrite that anyway. Does it mention anything about a compulsory pit stop on the settings? No stop is it right? So you don't. I don't think you will be no stop in this race, though. In all fairness, I don't think you do that. If it's Group 2, you'll be doing a one stop. So yeah, if it's Group 2, you're one stop in this because let me work out the lap. I kind of know the lap pace around this, so let me try and figure out. So if it's about 1 minute 50. Well, on soft tires, it's going to be about 1 minute 13. 1 minute 14 a lap, isn't it? 1 minute 14. So if it's 15 laps, that would be too many. It might not be 15. No, it might be. It might be 15. 14 laps, 15 laps in Group 2. Just trying to think. It's about 113, 114 on soft tires, I think. So in the race, 115s. So that would be, every 4 laps would be a minute. So 8 laps would be 2 minutes. So it could be a 15 lap race, chat. If it's Group 2, I would guess 15 laps. If it is Group 2, I would have a guess that it's going to be 15 lap race. That would be my opinion. It wouldn't be 10. If it's Group 2, they wouldn't do 10. That'd be over and done with way too quick. If it's Group 2, it's going to be 15 laps, I think. Let's have a little look and see. Let's just jump out with this car anyway and see how it feels. It'll be the NSX, by the way. It will be the NSX all day round here. No, I don't think it's Group 4. Yeah, Chikorito, how are we? Good, a bit dodgy. Ah, Chikorito! Chat, thumbs up on Legend Mode there for Chikorito for the gifted membership in the stream yet again. Thank you so much for that, Chikorito. By the way, chat, there is no VR video today. I haven't had time. I had to go out very early, and then I got back just in time to watch the F1, and I wanted to watch that, which I'm glad I did. And then it was either stream or do the VR video. I chose to stream and test this out. So, yeah, there will be no VR video today. We're going to leave it this week, and then we'll get back to that next week. We're going to get dirty air off Going from. Or not. You alright, Michael? Yeah, spam that legend over Chikorito. He gives us incredible amount of them gifted memberships. He's an absolute legend. Not driven Group 2 here since we had that Audi race, which that car was crap anyway here, so yeah. Not driven Group 2 since that. Got to gradually build the pace up on this one though. You're going to be going well into the 14s, I think, in time trial anyway. In the race, I don't know. Way off at the moment, way off. That tyre wear is very strong. See what I'm saying? If it's Group 2 chat, you are not doing a no-stopper here. Not happening. You're definitely not going to no-stop this race if it's Group 2. Look, we've only done 2 laps, and look at that tyre wear. So yeah, you will not be doing a no-stop. I might, if this is Group 2, I won't be going from the back of the grid. I'll be setting lap time straight away and just going for wins, because I ain't racing this from the back of the grid, not a chance. Just getting stuck in traffic and be too frustrating. If we just set a lap time and go for wins. The tyres are already fading a bit here in terms of pace. Deep. Ooh, sketchy. Nah, because if I zoom the camera, it goes blurred, mate. I'm not zooming the camera. It goes blurry. The quality drops, so no. Oh, Jesus. So why are you in that car for a start? Man, get out of that car. That's the wrong car. You're not going to be using that car, chap, by the way. Man! That's the worst car you can use on this one, by the way. Don't use a Mercedes, chat. The AMG, that's not the car for this track. This track is all about handling, so you will not be using... The NSX is the car for this one. The NSX is the car. You can use the GTR, but it will kill the front tyres. The only time you'd use that Mercedes is like Le Mans. You won't be using that here. Yeah, it's not worth it, Aaron. Honestly, don't use that car. It just doesn't make sense for this track. You'll be so slow because this is all about high-speed corners. I would guess that car's probably 2 seconds a lap slower here, maybe. I don't know. It might be more. I really don't know, but it's not worth even trying. It's way too slow. Way too slow. Right, let me give myself a bit of a gap here. We're in the race. We'll be wanting to get 15s out of this car. I know that from last time we've had Group 2 here before. So you will be searching for late 1 minute 15s in the race, I think. Possibly after you pit, you'll be doing that. It's a GTR. It'll work for a few laps, but this car will look after the front tyres better here. This is an NSX track. It doesn't really suit the GTR so much. Settings point to Group 2, but it could be Group 3 as well. But the settings point to Group 2. Could be Group 1, technically. It could be Group 1 as well. Mess that corner up there then. Corner here, mess that up. Turn. Not great. Donkey. Yeah, easily into the 15s though. I can tell you that. You'll be well into the 15s. So we're aiming for 15s in the race, and then qualifying probably 14s, well into the 14s. Yeah, tomorrow, chat. I ain't gonna waste my time with racing from the back of the grid on this one, I don't think. Might try one race from the back, but I just personally think it'll get frustrating. I think most of my racing will be done from the front on this one. Oh god. Enjoy that dirty air. It's going to be so bad, chat. It's going to be really bad, the dirty air, just to let you know. If it's Group 2, it's going to be bad. Not sure if these tyres will still be dirty here. Yeah, still dirty. Really dirty tyres there. So some people are probably running around with low fuel now. I haven't done low fuel yet. I'm just testing with fresh tyres. But it's going to be the NSX. If it's Group 2, it's NSX all day here. 100% the NSX. Race B depends on what this race is. If this race is Group 3, then Race B is Group... What tyres? Is it mediums? Is it Lego for Daily Race B? I think it's Lego, isn't it? Could even be Group 2 for Daily Race B, technically, looking at it. I mean... Group 3 would be a strategy race here, 100%. Let's have a little look at the fuel, actually. How many laps have I done here? This is my... fuel, 15 laps, the fuel would be very close in Group 2. It'd be very close, but you'd have to pit. That should be quite interesting because you could do a bit of fuel saving to save yourself not putting fuel in. I think it might... Looking at settings now, I think it's Group 2 then. I think it's Group 2 what they've done. I think I know what they've done. Get this corner right. Oh no, that was terrible. Okay, not a very good lap, but not a very good lap at all. There's so much time to find here, you can feel it, there's loads. Jess, you legend, thank you for the $5. Chat, can we get a big thumbs up on legend mode there for Jess, please? Let me get dirty air off that car here. Yeah, look, you can just feel it as soon as you're behind. Great race yesterday, Key. I watched the whole thing on replay. I decided to race for the first time in months. Finished 11th, but not last. Good stuff. Well done, Jess. That's the main thing. As long as you enjoyed it as well. I think the main thing is that you enjoyed the racing. Yesterday's race was proper intense. I was really happy with yesterday. We got the win, 370 points. It was a great race. Absolutely brilliant stuff. So I was very, very pleased with that. Thank you so much for the dono as well, Jess. Appreciate the support on the channel, you legend. Chat, you know what to do. Spam that leg end emo. Appreciate it, Jess. If Lego's on medium tyres, in theory this could be Group 3 and that could be Group 2, but I just think the way this is looking with the fuel and tyre wear, it looks set up for a Group 2 race, especially with what I'm seeing from the fuel. Because like, just look at this, right? So look at the fuel. If it's a 15 lap race, chat, I'm predicting this is 15 laps, yeah? 4 laps we've done, the fuel will do just around about 15 laps. It's going to be very close to it. You might, some people over revving it, or some cars that, you know, maybe slightly worse in Group 2 might need to put a tiny bit of fuel on, but you're not going to refuel up. What you're going to do is you're going to go into the pits, don't refuel up and change your tyres, I think, because let's have a little look at that tyre wear after 4 laps. You add another 4 laps to that and you're nearly out of tyre. So yeah, you're gonna be pitting like around, you could pit lap 6 or go longer and do it to like lap 7 or 8, but you're probably gonna go like lap 6 or 7 and pit and then change tyres. This is just it just looks like a pit stop race in Group 2, this one. Undercut will be worth quite a lot of time around here though. So pitting early, you will get a big undercut. But yeah, I'm just not, I don't think, if it's Group 3, I don't know. It could work in Group 3, but it just looks more like Group 2 to me. The settings just look more Group 2. Mr. Casual, you legend as well. Thank you for the $5. Yeah, I saw on Twitter, mate. I saw on Twitter, you legend. Yeah, but I wish you wouldn't go near them curbs, though, man. Bloody hell. You were giving us heart attacks last night, mate. Me and Ray couldn't survive, and SDS. Thank you for the $5, legend. Good job, though. Good job. Well done on P1 as well, mate. Shame you didn't do it in the race I was watching you on, though, you pleb. Spam that legend vote for Mr. Casual, chat. Appreciate your support, legend. We know the track because of the GT Online Hungary Twitter. They let us know the tracks like last week, well into last week. Right, I need to set a good lap here. The Haku is on a 15.6. I wonder if that was on low fuel or high fuel. I wonder if he's like done that on full fuel or not. I don't know. I'm the reason why you didn't win. Man, you were scaring us with them curves. Oh shit, the car just rotated massively there. Ray was still there, so you think it was me. Oh dear. Oh, I hit the curb funny. Right. Let's see something. Haku out, or is he? That's Haku, isn't it? Let's have a little watch. So he's in the NSX. Let's have a little watch. This connection's dodgy, isn't it? Oh, he's on and out. Like he's gonna get dirty area anyway. Yeah, I remember last time we had this, we were doing 15s in the race, so you're going to be aiming for 1 minute 15s in race pace, and then you'll be aiming for, I think qualifying was low. I can't remember, but it was definitely well into the 14s. I can't remember how far into it though. I feel like it was like mid to low 14s for the race, for qualifying, sorry. Right, let's start a qualifying anyway. Let's get a qualifying started and try a race. I'm going to change it. Let's just change it around. I need to put it in. So we'll do practice, qualifying and race. We're going to do 15. I think 15 laps is what this will be. Save that. Overwrite that. We'll turn that off, turn that off. We'll do how long for lap? So that'll give you a lap after the 5 minutes. Save them settings. Right, let's try it. Let's try a race. We'll do a qualifying and then we're going to a race. So quali is starting. What's that about it? So, what are you on about with the track they've used twice? I can't see what you're talking about. Yeah, I think it'll be 15 laps, which will take it through to about 19-minute race. Last time we had Group 2 here, I remember it being a 20-minute race. So I've just got a feeling that it's going to be a longer daily race. See, so we'll see how it goes. Anyway, let's test this anyway. Let's start this qualifying. your connection. Oh, Haku's left. Right, let's start it. We'll probably have a little test of it in Group 3 as well, because just in case. But I do think it looks like a Group 2 race. It can't be, Renato. Can't be, mate. It's impossible. Not even possible, mate. Taking over from Pio. Pio's not here, so someone's got to do Pio's work. Yeah, it never rains at Brands, actually. Yeah. I can 100% tell you it does rain round here a lot. Oh god, I'm choking. Hello. Close. Should have stayed in third, but had to give it a little lift off the throttle there. Wide. Okay, let's go for another lap. My lap's over. Yeah, probably going. Probably will do a video on it. I've recorded the replay, but got to transfer over the other bit, but do that through the week probably. Have to try and find somewhere to put it though. Don't know where I can put it in, because obviously with all the other videos that we do, so we'll see. We'll try and get it in there somewhere, maybe on Tuesday. Although Tuesday's normally the review video, so we'll have to see. Too aggressive again. messing up the first 2 sectors. Am I sad? Not really, no. I mean, I just didn't have time, Graph. Just didn't have time with the F1 on, and I had to do some other stuff in the morning, so just didn't have time today. And I'm not going to stress myself out about it, because at the end of the day, I do a lot of content on YouTube anyway, so I'm not going to stress myself out and push myself to do something that I knew I couldn't fit in. So I just said, I just decided I'll leave it off this week, and we'll just do it back next week. There was no point rushing it or trying to rush something. I wouldn't want to do that, so yeah. It is what it is. We'll just do it next week. Not great, not great. You can't hook a lap up there. It's a stressful track. We should be well into the 14s by tomorrow though, once we start pushing it. What do you mean, Graph? I mean, I have to do the race, so I have to jump on and do some races and get a good racing. So this week I'd probably have done daily race C, which would have probably meant I would have had to do 1 or 2, so that would have been an hour of racing. Then I'd have to copy it all over, edit it all. Yeah, and I've got to be honest, on a Sunday, we're doing 3 hours now, and I wanted to watch the F1 today, so I know it might sound selfish, but I wanted to watch the F1, so we'll just bring it back next week. We'll just do it next week. I'm not that worried about it at the end of the day. I can't. There's no point overstretching what you're doing. I mean, I'm doing so much on YouTube as it is, with like YouTube Shorts, videos, and streams. I don't want to just put myself in a position where I'm like stressing over content. SDS, you legend. Thank you for the €6. No VR video on Sunday. You can't keep doing this. No worries, SDS man. It'll be back next Sunday, legend. Appreciate the support, SDS. Spam that legend emote there for SDS, please, chat. Appreciate it, legend. Yeah, the F1 was good, and I was enjoying it. So I was like, it started at 1 PM. I had stuff to do in the morning, and by the time it finished, there was no way I could just rush it out in between doing this stream. I wasn't going to start stressing myself out, so I just thought, we'll leave it this week. It's not going to do any harm at the end of the day. Right, let's start this race. Race starting. You left cream on the like button, hot potato. How many likes are we on, by the way, chat? We're on 91 likes. We've got nearly 200 people in here. So that means half of you haven't smashed that like yet. Let's see if we can push it up to 150 likes, chat, before we get to that 1 hour mark. Thank you to everyone that's already done the like button. Thank you for doing that. Right, let's get this race started anyway. And see, I think you're going to have to change tyres. I personally think you're going to change tyres in this. If this is Group 2, you're pitting. There's no way you're doing a no-stop. F1's been crap this year, Ahmed, to be fair. There's only been a couple of races worth watching. It's been boring. I want to see battles for the win, though, mate. People say, oh, look at all the midfield battles. But it's for the midfield, isn't it? So I want to watch battling at the front. That's not your business, to be fair, that graph. Not being disrespectful. I'm not going to tell you what I earn on YouTube. Sorry, I wouldn't ask you what you earn on your job. So yeah, that's my business. That's my private business, mate. Sorry. You don't need to donate, Graph. There's no requirement to donate on a YouTube channel. You only donate if you want to, and it's physically possible for you. You should never feel compelled. You should never ever feel like you have to do that. That's not how it works. Like button in the stream, watching. That is the main thing. That's the main thing. In the stream, watching, like button. That's a big help. So I'm grateful to everyone who does that. No, you shouldn't time him out. No. We're going to go -4, no, -3. I'm going to keep an eye on the fuel in a minute, but I think we can push this 100%. Pretty much. Oh, sugar. Sketchy. Chris, you legend. Thank you. Another insane chat. He's been giving us insane support on this channel. Can we all give Chris a massive legend shout out there for the $20 to a great week? Thank you so much for the support. You're a legend, you are, Chris. Absolute legend, mate. Giving us absolutely incredible support on the channel, you legend. You know what to do, chat. Big thumbs up and legend shout out there to Chris. Trying to keep this so I don't have to refuel at the pit stop. See, what you're going to be able to do here, chat, this is why I think it's Group 2, because you can go maximum attack and really aggressively push it, or save a bit of fuel so you don't have to refuel, because it makes sense for 15 laps then. It all looks like a 15-lap race to me. I might be wrong, though. I might be wrong. It might be Group 3, who knows? We will give Group 3 a little test as well, chat. We'll give it a little test. Ah, Graf, appreciate support, legend. Luckily I can pay with MacBook. Cheers. Ah, no worries, Graf, man. Like I say, you don't need to do that. That's totally your choice with supporting the channel. You should never feel obliged to do it. But yeah, I appreciate the support, legend. Thank you so much. You know what to do, chat. It's a big thumbs up on legend out there for Graf. You've been around for ages on here anyway, Graf, haven't you? Graf's been around for a long time on the channel, if I remember rightly. Spam that legend mode, chat. Nah, Graf's been around for ages, SCS. He's been around for like a long time watching us on the channel. All car behind went wide. Probably with the dirty air. At the moment we're a bit off pace. We will be searching for them 15s tomorrow. Oh, that's Might need to put a bit of fuel in here, to be fair. You might have to, because actually it looks really good the way this is set up, chap, because you could, if this is group 2, then you're going to either do a fuel save so you don't have to refuel up when you change tyres, or you're going to go flat out and put a bit more fuel in, so there will be differences in pit lanes. If you're playing it from P1, you could play it really smart here as well. Because you're going to give them the dirty air, you could do some really, really smart fuel saving. The tyres are starting to drop off already, chat, so if this is group 2, you will not be doing a no-stop race. Oh god. Jeez, getting a bit sketchy there. That was just bad driving though. Ghost Rider, you legend, chat. Spam that legend mode there for Ghost Rider for the support and stream, please. Ah, thank you very much for the victory yesterday. Yeah, man, I was over the moon. You might have saw my reaction when I won it. It was like such a relief to get over the line and get that win, because that race was so enjoyable, but it was so intense as well with the weather changes and stuff like that. I absolutely loved that race, though. It was brilliant. It was so like, I'm so into them races, them longer races where it's about consistency and not crashing. I love it. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Fall damage as well. I think it went well. I think the fall damage went well. I think everyone seemed a bit more cautious, didn't they? And a bit like worried about damage. So to be honest, it seemed all right in our lobbies, but I don't know about other lobbies. Make sure you spam that legend up there for Ghost Rider as well, please, chat. Appreciate support, legend. Key one who quit. No one quit. We made mistakes, really, and we should have had the win without the mistakes, I think. I made mistakes on strategy, but the leader crashed 3 laps ago. He did get right back behind me, but it was too late. Like, I had the position, we got through him, so yeah. But we lost about 10 seconds, maybe more, maybe 15 with strategy calls. But we kept it on the track, and I didn't crash. That's what my aim was. Don't crash, keep it on the track, and just be consistent. And it worked out quite nice. I'm going to pit this lap, I think. Oh shit, I forgot to brake. I forgot to brake. Oh my god, I'm such a donkey. I wasn't even looking where I was going. I was reading the chat. Yeah, so pit lane loss is about 10.5 seconds, chap. I'm gonna get held up behind this car now. No, I need to get past him. We're losing time. Dirty air, chat. Dirty air. It's so horrible in this game. You just feel the car understeer. Like, look at this. Look at that, fresh tyres, and I'm losing to the leader on worn tyres because of the dirty air. Look at this. This is where it's so unrealistic. Can't turn it. Look, it won't turn in. That's so unreal. It's so stupid, really. So stupid. Theo, thank you for the dono, legend. What a big F in the chat for Russell. What a massive F in the chat for Russell that was. Like, what the hell was he doing? I can't believe he did that. I cannot believe Russell did that. But do you know what? I honestly think Mercedes cost themselves a win, because I think Hamilton had way better pace than Russell. You saw Hamilton just flying up behind Russell. Better tyres. He was looking after the tyres while lapping quicker than him. And yeah, I think Mercedes threw a possible win there, because I think it was a hard one. You can't really tell Russell to let him through, but I think the only driver in that group that was going to have a chance of winning was Hamilton out of Russell and Hamilton. Hamilton just looked quicker, didn't he, in the race, way quicker. Right, I need to focus. This is a track where, if it is Group 2, chat, you can't really do much. You can't really do much. You got to focus around it. It's so difficult to try and do like multitasking. Porsche 911 fan, you legend. Chat, can we have another legend emote there for Porsche 911 fan for the $10 donation? Congratulations on the win yesterday. That was amazing. I also got a win yesterday, even though in GT2 your vids are slowly helping me get up assists. Keep up the awesome work. Man, well done on your result, mate. Thank you so much for the support in the stream as well. Chat, can we get a big thumbs up on legend up there for Porsche? Absolute legend. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much for the dono. Yeah, Russell, I just don't think Russell's as good as Hamilton on tyres and stuff. I think Hamilton's much better at tyre, like looking after his tyres. I think Hamilton's a smoother driver. But so I think Mercedes had a chance of winning today. If Hamilton was ahead of Russell, they would have got it. Colin, you legend. Thank you for the dono as well. Another $10. You lot are amazing. What's going on this Sunday stream? Incredible support. Thank you so much. Can we all spam that legend mode there for Callan as well? Where's Woody? Lewis P3. Lewis did well today. Lewis did well. Lewis did a good job, I think. I think he couldn't really do much more, because I still don't understand why he had to give the position back to Lando. Russell, fair enough, but Lando, he was ahead of Lando. I don't get that one. I feel like that was a bit weird that at the start of the race. I don't think he should have had to give that position back to Lando personally. Thank you so much for the support, Callum. You know what to do, chat. Spam that legend mode there for Callum. Sainz, I tell you what, he's really maturing into an absolutely beast of a driver, isn't he? Gotta be honest with you, he's so clever. How he raced that race, just giving Lando the slip. Like, just giving Lando the slip and the DRS. Proper tactical, like, the way he did it. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Right. I know for a fact that we're off pace here, because we should be going, like, half a second lap quicker here, but not too worried about that. I'm just trying to read the chat as well. Yeah, Sainz has really matured, I think. I think Sainz is now the #1 driver in Ferrari, really, isn't it? Which is strange, because I never thought I'd say that. But Sainz, he seems like the #1 driver. Slap all the tyres. Oh, his car just wants... Porsche again with another dono. What a legend. This is my first ever championship, so I was really nervous. Oh, man. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still get a little bit... Like, in that race, on the last few laps, I was getting a bit nervous. Like, in dailies, I don't, because dailies don't really... They don't mean nothing, do they? But even though it's an exhibition season, on them last few laps yesterday, I was getting a little bit nervous. I wasn't pushing the car. I was driving it like 85% on the last few laps, just because I was scared of crashing. So we all feel that, mate. I think we all feel that. Thank you again for another $5 as well, Porsche 911 fan. You know what to do, chat. Big thumbs up on legend mode there. But that's I think that's a good thing. If you're getting nervous and you're feeling that, it shows you that the game's really doing the right thing for you, isn't it? Red Bull will be back at Suzuka, I think. I think they'll be much better at Suzuka, Red Bull. Yeah, the McLaren was good in the rain, but I was still driving it super safe. I just didn't want to make any mistakes on the first race. I think on the second race we could have gone on a lot quicker if we were going to do it, but we didn't need to because we got the win on the first race. It was the unexpected on the first race. I didn't know when to pit. I pitted too late. I lost a good 10 seconds on that, well, at least 7 or 8 seconds I reckon I lost. And then we went too early, I think, on going for the dry tyres. I think I should have stayed out on the inters there as well. So there was a couple of little mistakes I think I could have improved on yesterday. Yeah, we obviously drove really sensibly as well. I didn't push the limits at all. My aim yesterday was just get the car to the finish without any damage. And I think that's what paid off with the win. Oh, whoa, look at that. This car, hello. Right, well, I think we'll do another test here. Oh, hello. I know, the thing is, chat, I know for a fact our pace will be really strong here once we've got used to it, because I remember, do you remember when it was on, even on GT Sport, when Fire was racing, our pace was right up there with Fire. So NSX round there normally is a good combo for me. Just need to get warmed up on it, and then that's why tomorrow I think I'm just going to race from the front, chat. I think I'm just going to qualify and race from the front and go for some good results. I know some people want to watch some racing from the back of the grid, but I just don't particularly enjoy racing Group 2 from the back of the grid. It's not very fun for me, so I'm just going to go for some pace tomorrow and go for wins. This combo isn't really a combo to start going from the back of the grid. When we're racing tomorrow, chat, you might find them focusing a bit on this one, because obviously in a lobby it doesn't matter if we crash, but I wanna do a little bit better when it's dailies. I know they don't mean much, but I still won't want to crash. So you might see me in a bit more of a concentration mode tomorrow. Yeah, I've ran around this track. I used to live 10-minute drive from the track. I used to go every weekend. Where I used to live when I moved up north when I was 7, but before then, every weekend me and my dad would go and watch rallycross, truck racing, like the Formula, like the open wheel cars. We used to watch all kinds of different cars, like minis, everything. I used to go every weekend and watch all different types of racing. I've watched motorbikes there when I was younger. I don't know what ones they were though. I mean, I've watched Nigel Mansell lapping in an F1 car when he was going. I think he was going for the lap record. He was doing like there was some sort of like test thing on, and I watched him do it like in an F1 car. So I've watched all different cars there. So many, like I think there was Ferrari races. There was all kinds that we used to watch. The best, some of the best races was the Rallycross when they had like the Metros and the Renault 5 Turbos with like stupid power. They were amazing to watch. They were so fast and they were like sliding their way through the track. Brilliant stuff. Right, let's do another test there. Let's see if we can find a bit more pace. Let's just do a little bit of qualifying practice. I think the fuel's off here now, isn't it? Let's find a bit more speed. I might do Group 3 after one more run. We can still stream for over 2 more hours, so there's no rush. We'll do another test on this and then we'll jump in Group 3. I don't think it is going to be Group 3 though, but we will test it just in case. Renato's trying to be a PO. Just waiting for a mod to time him out. That'd be funny. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ooh, get away from that. Poor Calster in the chair here. No. Calster wishes he did. I didn't take the speed. Try for qualifying, I think you don't really want to go so far to the rear. You want a bit more rotation. Trap. Or them curved, if you're gonna so dodging, so like if you really go for it and push it on the curbs, it's gonna kill you. Gonna be a lot of people crashing tomorrow if it's Group 2, chat. Gonna be a lot of people crashing. Probably me. To start doing, I need to do some time trial for the Nations race as well. At some point, we need to do a bit of time trial for the Saturday's race. Because, by the way, chat, this Saturday coming up, we are going to be not only are we doing GT World Series, we're going to be celebrating because this Saturday will be my 5-year anniversary of streaming full time as a job. So we're definitely going to celebrate that on Saturday while we're doing a bit of GT World Series. And then when we finish the GT World Series, we're going to have some lobby racing. We're going to have some drinks. Probably get a little bit merry. And then, yeah, have a bit of fun as a community with some lobbies and stuff. So make sure you're around on Saturday, because we will be celebrating that for a long stream. We will be getting the merchandise sorted at some point. I've got to just look for somewhere right. Like, I want to do it so it's linked in with Streamlabs or YouTube, really. So it's not, I don't want to be doing any work for it. Like, I don't want to be sending out stuff and stuff like that. So I want it to be all done through a third party online. So I'll probably do something with Streamlabs. But yeah, I also want to make sure the quality is not terrible. So it will get sorted eventually, but want to make sure it's done properly when we do it. We obviously changed the logo as well, so I wanted to give that a bit of time to... I still haven't done the outro for that, actually. Need to get that sorted. Need the outro video sorted with the new members for high tier. So we'll get the high tier members done and the new outro video done as well. Right, let's try and keep this lap clean. I wonder if they've PvP'd Group 2 since we last did this, because these Group 2 cars don't feel quite as quick as they used to. I wonder if they've slowed them down a bit with the physics change they did. Oh, it's terrible. No, I think they did. I think, remember when they changed the physics because of they were going too quick through the corners? I think they changed the physics on them. I remember something about them. Better through turn one. Terrible on that corner though. Yeah, they did something to the Group 2 cars, I remember. Well, that was a bit there. A little bit quicker, but still, there's over half a second to come off that. We definitely can get into the 14s still, I think. Right, we'll start qualifying anyway. Yeah. The new logo on the back of a hoodie would look pretty good, wouldn't it? It'd look pretty good, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll have to sort all that out. I need like I should get like a t-shirt, shouldn't I, so I can wear it when I'm streaming. Let's be honest, I don't think I'd be doing that. Like, I might for maybe like the odd occasion, but in general, I think yeah. I feel like a bit of a donkey sat here with my own little logo on. Look at me. Right, let's Renato, why does he? Well, Renato wants the moderator. Has he ever asked to be? I don't think he's ever asked to be a moderator. To be fair, see, if people have been in here for like over a year, which I know Renato has, he's been in here for a long time, and he asked, and he's like, I'd always give it. But obviously, I like to give it to people that have been around a while. But he only has to ask. Just got to stop being like Pio though in the channel. You want to be a mod? Gemini, you've been around again. Gemini's been around for a long time. I just have to wait for it to catch up. For any like people that have been around for like years, I always like to make sure people have been around a while because I don't want to just give someone a mod who's just been in for like a couple of months and then they disappear, because it makes more sense for the people that stick around. I've got to wait for the chat to catch up there. You're right, Consta. How are you, mate? I tell you what we'll do. We'll give you the there you go. And can we make PO? We could always make PO grey. Yeah, I'm starting it now. Sorry, I was just talking to chat, James. Apologies. I was talking to the chat. Right, let's start the quali. Yeah, Rupert, you've been in literally every single stream we do, mate. Literally every single day you're in here, so. And I spoke to you on Twitter as well, so. Yeah, I did one practice race. I crashed though, but you do need to pit. There is a bit of fuel saving in it as well. Like you can leave a fuel saver go 100% constant if it's group 2. I think it's 15 laps. I mean, it might not be exactly that, but I've gone with a rough guess at 15 laps. Because if I remember the last time we had this in group 2, it was quite a long race. I think it was like 20 minutes. So, yeah, if it is 15 laps, you have to do a little bit of fuel saving. Or go flat out, but you need to change tyres anyway because they're going to die, and also the pit lane loss is very small, so you're going to be you will be pitting. Don't think I'd do this from the back of the grid though, gotta be honest with you. The dirty area is just painful. It's too painful. Flash, how are we, mate? Oh, a bit wide. Gotta get that corner better. Oh, Renato, you legend. You didn't need to do that, mate. Thank you so much for the support, legend. Spam that legend out there for Renato, please. Me and SDS working together against Pio. He has no chance. Thank you very much, you legend. Chat, you know what to do. Spam that legend out there for Renato. Right, Renato, you're getting on modded. Thank you very much for the support, you big legend. Chat, spam away with that legend up there for Renato, please. Oh dear. Right, let's go for I think we can get one more lap in. We should be able to go 3-4 tenths quicker. Maybe we can. Maybe now. Maybe we got some fresh mods now. Maybe we can just unmod PO. Get rid of PO now. So you see you later, PO. He knows I'm only joking. PO's a legend. I wonder what his faults are on the trees. A lot of trees here at Brands Hatch, chat. PO must be in his element here, I tell you. Right, let's go for a lap. This time we're gonna nail it. Come on. That was nailed. That was better. Cocked up my pole position lap. Absolutely cocked it up, chap. Half a second down because of that. Not got a chance of getting that back. What a donkey. Okay, this is going to show you how annoying the dirty air is right now. And this is why tomorrow, chat, I'm going to be setting lap times because I know what this is going to be like. This is going to be super frustrating. Super frustrating. Are they going to let us use suspension? I don't know about that. I don't know what setup options there is. I don't know what setup options there'll be. If it's group 2, I'm racing from the front. I'm not dealing with the dirty air around here. I'll literally set a lap time straight away and we'll do time trial for the first part of the stream. So no matter if it's group 3, suspension tuning will be indirect. Yeah, I reckon it will be because of obviously testing for so people understand it for the manufacturers. So yeah, you're probably right there. I still don't know if this could be group 3. It could technically be group 3. We're going to test group 3 after this run now and see what we think of group 3. I'd probably go in the Porsche. I'd probably use Porsche. I like Porsche, so might not be the fastest, but I'd probably go with Porsche. I reckon the Genesis would be good as well, though. Right, let's start this now. You think this will be group 3, do you? I don't know. That to me, I feel like the settings look like group 2, James. With the ×5 fuel, it matches perfectly for a 15-lap race, so that you either save fuel, pit, change size, or don't save fuel, pit, change size, and refuel up. So I don't know. It seems to work for group 2. The settings, the way the tires are lasting, it's pretty much 7 laps. So I'm not sure. I'm not convinced by it. We'll see. We shall see. What we're going to see now, though, is how shite it is trying to follow someone in Group 2. can't send it. Oh, that's handy. Well, that didn't last long. Right, now we can send it. Right, Damien, how are we, mate? God. Jesus, that curve is lethal. That up again. That corner there is so annoying. I normally do quite well on Group 2 round Brands Hatch, but at the moment I think it's a bit off. Like on GT Sport, we were matching fire in that round here, so we'll see. Hopefully by the end of the week we can find a bit of pace. At the moment, I think we're half a second. We should be doing 15s. I'm pretty sure we should be well into the 15s. But that just comes with finding the rhythm round here. GT Sport, it was a strong one for me, but we'll see on this game. I don't know, it's a bit different on this, but we'll see. Oh, that curve is so scary. That's why I'll be starting at the front, James, tomorrow. If this is the daily, I ain't going from the back of the grid. I'll just go from the front. Won't go for wings because it just won't be very. It'll just be frustrating because I think if I remember last time, you had to be like 2 seconds quicker than someone pretty much to get past them. Like there was no way of really getting past them unless you were insanely quicker. So yeah, you just sit behind them. There's nothing you can really do. The only thing you will be able to do is save fuel. If this is the combo with the settings like this, 15 laps, you will be able to save fuel and maybe not refuel up at the pit stop and get a jump on them and pit early or something. Pit a little bit earlier and get a jump like that. Might be the only way to do it. Even Group 3 will be pretty, I've got to be honest, even Group 3 will be a very difficult race to overtake on, James. like there's very little overtaking even in Group 3, so it'll be a similar story even in that. Jesus. I think I might go a little bit less on the front with the brake bias here. By the way, chat, Nations race on Saturday, is it, how much setup options can you alter for that, or is it just like certain things again? Because if it's a full setup race, on Tuesday I might start working on the setup in the lobby and that. We might do a bit of time trial. Oh, they're pre-tuned, are they? Oh, okay. So you don't have to do any setup work. Okay, that's good. That's good, that's good. So I just need to do time trial. We don't have to worry too much about it then, do we? What car is it looking like for that one? Oop. Ah, right, okay. We've not had this as a daily on GT7, but we have on GT Sport. We've definitely had it quite a few times on GT Sport, this combo. But I'm just looking at the tyre wear and it all looks very like, look at how the tyres are dying around halfway through. Looks like a Group 2 race, doesn't it? But might be wrong. We'll test Group 3 after this one anyway. We'll see what we think with the settings for Group 3. We'll have to make the laps probably 13, I think. I think in Group 3 it'll be 13 lap race if I remember. How many laps was the... Remember the race we had a while ago? How many laps was that? Was it 12 or 13? We did have Group 3 here. I just can't remember how many laps it was. Oh, get up there. That was on hard tyres though, wasn't it, James? Might be an extra lap on soft tyres, I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it probably would be the same. That corner there, it's one of them corners you really have to get in a rhythm on. Chucking it in and getting on the throttle nice and early. I would have a guess if it's Group 3 it would be 12 or 13 laps. I would say 12 or 13 if it's Group 3. Nearly binned it. 13, yeah, that sounds about right. So that's what I predict they'll do if it's Group 3, it'll be 13 laps. We'll try 13 then and see how it runs. We'll give it a go and, yeah. Yeah, but that was a no-stop race, that wasn't it? So this race you have to pit, so you're going to lose a bit of time, so it'll be the same laps, I think. I don't think they'd change it. I think you'd still run the same amount of laps. We'll test out 13 for this as well. I think it'd be still the right distance, 13 with soft tyres still, like in terms of overall finishing time. Yeah, it was time 7 fuel, no stop, or you could do a 1 stop in that race. It was quite interesting, wasn't it? A 1 stop and a no stop were very close. That was one of the best weeks in my view. That race was one of the best weeks one of the better weeks we've had. Because both strategies, the no-stop and the 1 stop, actually were very close in terms of overall finishing time. It was one of the better weeks. However, with times 5 fuel, if it's Group 3, I don't think you're going to need to do too much fuel saving. I think it'll be pretty much flat out. However, with racing soft tyres, I don't think they'll last 13 laps. I can't imagine soft tyres doing 13 laps on this track. This track kills tyres, so yeah, I would think you'd have to pit. McLaren could be usable here as well. High-speed corners. Porsche, Renault, RCZ, they'll all be pretty good here. Oh, look at the understeer. Bloody hell. Oh, man. What are you doing? Mate, what are we doing? Mate, what are we doing? Maybe he didn't know I was lapping him. He might not have known I was lapping him. He just slammed his brakes on right in front of me. That corner is gonna stress me out if it is Group 2. Ozetti's really good in Group 2. Ozetti's really good in higher downforce. In fairness, if this was Group 2, Group 4 chap, if this race was Group 4 with these settings, it might be reasonably entertaining, but I don't think it would be. I doubt this is Group 4. I'm not seeing, like, looking at the settings, it doesn't look very Group 4 to me. No, flash. If Josetti was behind me around there, I could hold Josetti off. I don't know the pace difference, but I know for a fact if I'm ahead of Josetti in this car and I don't make mistakes, he ain't getting past me. Not a chance. Not a chance. I don't even think Gallo, Mikal. Not on this track with Group 2 because it's just too difficult. The only way they could do it, which they probably would be able to do it, is if they were saving fuel. So what they'd do is they'd be like, I'll show you now, for example, going through this sector, what a lot of people will do is this sector here, they'll go to like mixture free and just save a lot of fuel. So they'll carry the speed still, and they'll save their fuel through here like this and still be right up behind you, because this sector here really doesn't need fuel. It's all about carrying the speed through the corners. And then they'll just obviously back into mixture 1 when they need it. So yeah, they could do it like that and then refuel up less at the pit stop maybe, if it's Group 2. Yeah, what I would do though, if I knew that someone like that was behind me, I'd just save fuel as well. And I'd probably be able to save more fuel because I'll be getting less dirty air. So I can carry more speed with higher mixture and also save fuel. So that's all you'd have to do, is just make sure you're doing a no-stop strategy for fuel, but you're obviously going to pit and change tyres. So I reckon you could hold them off. Like, the problem with Group 2 chat is around 1 second behind, it's not too bad. It's annoying. It's annoying. As soon as you get within 3-4 tenths, you cannot turn the car in Group 2. It just washes off. It's like, it's almost impossible. Like this corner here, you'll just be going off into the barrier, and this corner here, you'll have to brake so early and just take it so easy. This whole middle sector, you'll lose half a second. I remember, do you not remember the Audi race, which hasn't got as much downforce, and that was bad enough. That Audi DTM race we had, you couldn't overtake in that as well. That was in the GT World Series, wasn't it? So some dodgy laps in that, but looking at the pace, that makes sense for 15 laps, looking at, because we'd finish that quicker. But it looks right for Group 2, 15 laps. It makes sense. 19-20 finishing time. That's about right. Right, let's get in Group 3 anyway and try Group 3 out. I don't think it will be, James. I don't think it will be. I remember on GT Sport, when this was Group 2, the race was 20 minutes long. I remember it being over 20 minutes long. It was a really long race. If you finished it under 20 minutes, you nailed it. So, I'm pretty sure... I'm sure that it's going to be at least... I think it'd be 15 laps if it's Group 2. No, David, it would be the NSX. This track has literally got... this track has got NSX written all over it. It's all about the NSX round here. You wouldn't be using... The GTR will kill the fronts. The NSX looks after the front tyres better. So you need front tyres for this track. So yeah, it's in NSX all day here. Yeah, I know about the new Mazda. I've seen that. We knew about that. I think we knew about that the other day anyway. I know it's in the game, but it doesn't excite me, that. I mean, it's going to probably be a front-wheel drive car, isn't it? It's going to be a front-wheel drive car. Doesn't really. A Group 4 front-wheel drive car just does nothing for me. Right, let's get in Group 3 and change these settings around. So we'll put it to Group 3 first. Group 3. Now we've got train our brain to slow down because Group 3 is going to be a lot different. Four-wheel drive, is it? That's just as bad then. If it's either FF or four-wheel drive, but if it's four-wheel drive, it's just as bad. I'd rather have... do you know what? Why have we not got the Audi R8 Group 4 car? There is an Audi R8 GT4 car in real life. Do not know why this game doesn't have. Also, there's a McLaren. A newer one than what we've got. Still on the 650. I'd like to have the new McLaren. New Ferrari Group 4 car as well. There's loads. For the lads, you legend. Spam that legend emote there for the lads, please. Let me just save this here. I'll read that now. I could pass you, mate, but I'm stuck at DRE. I thought you were writing Dre then, Dr. Dre or so. Thank you very much for the lads. Big thumbs up and legend emote there for the £2 through super chat, everyone. Appreciate it, legend. Ah, someone's joining. Yeah, I think we got lucky. Let's be brutally honest. I'm not gonna hide the fact that I got lucky because I was in split 2. I got lucky. I was in split 2, but still, we did the job. That's the main thing. We did the job when it mattered. We took it really safe. We didn't. I think if we would have gone again, we could have gone a lot better because I lost so much time on that in lap on lap 13. I should have pitted lap 12, and I should have pitted lap 26. I think. I don't know. It was hard. It was hard to know though. If I would have known about the pit exit being like that, I probably would have been able to do it better. I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. Even with the TC on, it was really sketchy. Right. Ah, good stuff, Michael. Let me change this again. But still, we survived, didn't we? And we got the win. That was the main thing. 370 points is a great start. So next round, if we get like 330, I think I don't know. What's your feelings, Constant? I don't think it's going to be as competitive as it was at Suzuka, the McLaren at Dragon Trail. I think like the Supra, the BMW. The BMW is going to be really strong there with tyre wear. Supra. What's the other car? The Ford could be pretty quick there. I don't know if it would be a bit of a struggle through the chicane though. Power cars. So Genesis will be good there. Nissan GTR will be pretty decent there. Not sure the McLaren's going to have the acceleration for Dragon Trail. I'm a little bit worried about that. Right. Do we try the McLaren out? I know the Porsche is going to be good. RCZ will be good. RS01 will be good. Tell you what, the RS01 could be a sleep, like really good here, you know. Let me just try something. On soft tyres. Let me just give this a go here. GT500 Meta, never, hopefully. I hate them cars. Don't like them. Oh, yeah, there's going to be so many deaths on that race. I'm going to practice that one, though, chat. We're going to put a lot of practice in for the death chicane. I'm going to start the time trial this week. I'm going to start the time trial this week to get my mind into that one because you need to start nailing that track. Because that death chicane is going to catch a lot of people out. Jeez. Maybe the Porsche. Might get back in the Porsche. I know the Porsche I can just get up to speed with fairly quick here, but Let's just see. By the way, chat, we're coming up to the 2-hour mark. Feel free to smash that like button. It is a big help to me. Appreciate everyone who's done it so far. Don't know what we're on, but if you have done it, you're a legend. Totally messed up turn 1. Tell you what, trying to get used to Group 3 after driving Group 2. It's an interesting thing. Yeah, reverse might be... Part of me thinks reverse might be a little bit more consistent once you get used to driving it than the other way. I think reverse might actually suit the McLaren a bit more as well. Because of the downhill, fast flowing section. I think the McLaren might be able to take a bit more speed than some cars through there, so might help the McLaren be in the reverse layout. Oh my god. Okay, we're way off pace at the moment. Russell crash. I think he just plebbed it. He just plebbed it, didn't he? I just think it was one of them pleb moments that it's one of them things. I mean, it's easy to do though. I can only imagine how much pressure they're on. He was probably panicking because he probably saw a win possibility in that race and was... Maybe the pressure just got to him too much, but Hamilton looked quicker than him though. Hamilton just looked so much quicker on them medium tyres at the end. It's a shame that Hamilton wasn't the lead car, because I think if Hamilton was the lead car, could have had a real good battle for the lead at the end. Plebbing it through there. So obviously we're aiming for 22s, aren't we, I think? In time trial, I think, I don't know if it's 20, I don't know now with the physics change. I don't know whether it'll be a bit, it's going to be a bit slower, but should be low 22s, maybe 21s on the softs for time trial. I honestly don't know. Have we got fuel on now? No, we haven't, so. Oh no, we'll be easily into the 21s. Easily into 21s. That wasn't a very good lap, so yeah, you'll easily be doing 21s. Probably 20s. Might even be getting 20s out of it, 120s. Oh, that's too deep. Yeah, I must admit it was nice to see Ferrari win. I'm not a massive Ferrari fan in F1, but it was really nice to see a different team win. I was really happy about that. It's getting a bit boring watching Red Bull win every single week, wasn't it? So I was quite happy. Watching Hamilton overtake Max as well with like no issue. It's quite nice to watch. Right, let's try a different car because that'll go quicker, but I just want to see how easy it is to find pace with something different. Let me try the McLaren. And I don't think it'll be the best here, but just want to give it a go. Tyre wear would definitely help the McLaren though. Genesis will be really quick here as well, by the way, chat. Genesis will be really, really quick. Again, as usual. Max is still the man, trust me, Lucen. Max, the track just didn't suit the Red Bull. Wait until we get to Suzuka and Red Bull will be right back up there. I don't think. I just hope. What I hope though is the changes they've made with the rules where Red Bull were exploiting the flexible, whatever it was they had. I haven't looked into it properly, but I know that there was some exploiting going on. I'm hoping that maybe it's a little bit closer. It would be nice if, you know, Red Bull were under pressure a bit more. That's what we want, isn't it? We want to see them being pushed and under pressure. Let's go for a lap in the McLaren. The only thing about this McLaren is acceleration, but Porsche will be, I reckon we'll be pretty much in the 21s with the Porsche straight away, or close to 21s. There was an apex there somewhere. Also, Genesis, like I said, will be incredibly quick here. Ah, we're going to get held up in this middle sector. We've caught him up already. Oh, no. Oh, I missed my gear shift anyway. What a donkey. I think is he letting us through? No, he's... No. Lost a bit of time there, but McLaren looks all right as a rough guess. Yeah, we've not got any setup changes on. There might be tomorrow though, we don't know. There could be tomorrow. So McLaren feels good. McLaren feels quite nice around there. It'll definitely go quite a bit. It'll do 21s pretty easily, that McLaren. I think we lost quite a bit with that car, so McLaren felt all right. Let's just try the Porsche. I kind of hope this is, in a way, I kind of hope it's Group 3, because I think in Group 3 we might see a bit more variety with cars. Because although the Genesis might end up being the strong car, I do wonder if there'll be cars that can challenge the Genesis here. M6 could be pretty strong here as well. M6 might be pretty decent. Gary, you legend. Thank you for another £1 on the channel, you legend. Chat, can we give a Gary huge thumbs up and legend shout out there? Appreciate all the support, Gary. Hope you're well, mate. Oh, God. Yeah, the M6 would be very strong here on soft tyres, I think. Like, even the GTR. GTR should be all right. But the M6 would be incredibly strong, I would think. I don't think it's going to be Group 4, Woody. I'm not going to test Group 4. I don't know, like, what other... In my view, the settings don't look very Group 4. I mean, I might be wrong. I think if it's Group 4, we don't really need to test it anyway, because Ferrari, McLaren, NSX, Citroen... Yeah. But, I just don't think the settings look very Group 4. But like, it could be. In theory, it could be Group 1. I mean, there is a possibility it's Group 1. What about the McGann Trophy? Would that not be worth using here, do you reckon? With the tyre wear shite on the McGann Trophy. I tell you what, if this is Group 4, I reckon the Citroen would be amazing with the tyre wear, with Time 6 tyre wear. I would say Citroen would be very strong. You could probably nose stop this with Citroen, with the fuel as well. You'd nose stop it. messed it up. What a donkey. Right. That wasn't a very good lap as well. So, I mean, the McLaren wasn't a great lap, but McLaren actually feels pretty good here. Porsche, McLaren, the RS01, RCZ, they're all going to be good, aren't they? I'll probably go with the McLaren for a test race, but before I do that, I want to just do a quick test of another car, because this might just be too quick. Also, the M6 could be good as well. Not revving it out for a start. Oh, it doesn't feel as good here as... Ugh. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Doesn't feel as friendly to drive as it did at this week's daily race it's currently on. I've got dirty tyres there as well, but it just doesn't seem to want to rotate compared to the Porsche. The M6 might be better here. Yeah, this car's pretty good though, podium even on handling tracks. I mean, look at it at Suzuka. It was flying at Suzuka, this car, so you just have to get used to it. Once you're used to it, it will still be one of the quickest, definitely. No worries, Gemini, mate. Have a good dinner, mate. Feels, yeah. And Suzuka's a handling track, really, I would say. I think with me, this car doesn't really suit me round here, so it's more my driving style. I think someone will be very quick in this car around this track. There will be people that will be flying in it. Yeah, the M6 is going to be rapid. The M6 is going to be rapid. The M6 is one of the strongest in Group 3, really, overall. I mean, considering that lap was terrible and we're only half a second off, mate, that car will be alright. Just feels a bit heavy. Right, let's give this a go. Nico, yeah, Nico would be flying on this track in the M Genesis. This feels good though. I can already tell you this feels really good. Yeah, we don't know if this is the race. So by the way, chat, we've already tested Group 2 here. I'm leaning like it's more like a Group 2 race, but we're gonna have we're gonna start a race practice in a minute. I'm just seeing what car I'm gonna. At the moment, I think I'm gonna go with the McLaren. I think I'm gonna try the McLaren. Wonder if you can no stop the McLaren on soft tires. Might be. Doubt it, but you never know. Soft tyres, racing soft. Racing soft tyres for this daily race. Oh, it's too slow. Ah, you donkey. Mess that up. Feels alright though, considering the lap's not very good. Yeah, just soft tyres, same as this week's Daily Race C, but different settings though with fuel. It's a fuel setting that makes me think it might be Group 2. Yeah, it's pretty similar, isn't it? They're all looking very. I mean, I'm only doing like the odd lap here just to get a rough idea, but I think I'm going to give the McLaren a go. I feel like the potential with that McLaren felt pretty good. Like the Porsche as well was going to be good as well. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they're like, because obviously this kills your front tires. This track, it takes a lot of life out your fronts. So McLaren's really good at looking after front tires. So we'll see. All right, let's start qualifying anyway. Quali starting. So get to track. Let me just make sure that everyone's gone to track. I think there is a space available, but I just want to get it started. So you need to go to track, by the way. Oh, there you go. He's gone to track. I wouldn't be using that car. I have to be honest with you. I wouldn't be using the Ford. That's not the car for this track. Alright, let's get it. Oh, hello. Let's start it. Yeah, we'll see what the tyre wear is like now. Let's have a little look and see in the race. By the way, chat, 26 more likes for 200. 26 more likes there needed for 200. So if you haven't smashed it yet, feel free to give that like a hit. It helps me out massively. I think we'll just go -1 brake bias with the softs. Well, actually, I might go 0. Yeah, the McLaren, the BMW, the Porsche, the Renault, they're all going to be all right. RCZ, that'll work as well. Even the Ferrari might surprise you here, you know. The Ferrari, tyre wear could be a problem, but if you've got a pit anyway, the Ferrari might be usable. Let's go for a lap. could have took way more speed through there. And there. And there. Run wide. Right, let's go for one more lap. I'm just cruising this one. Lucen, welcome to the base here, legend. Chat, you know what to do. New member, spam that legend emote. Thank you very much for doing that, Lucen. Appreciate it, legend. Gonna have to go for a wee before we practice a race here, by the way. I need a wee. Right, one more lap. Let's go. Let's try and push it a bit. No. Didn't get the apex, ran wide. Go for a wee. I'll park it up there and go for a wee now while they finish their laps. Oh, sorry, Tilly. I didn't see you there. Sorry. Nearly hit the cat with the gloves. Right. Oh, well. We didn't get a lap in that. That'll definitely do 21s, the McLaren. I just didn't hook a lap up, but... Right, let's see what the tyre wear is like in Group 3 chat. This will give us an idea. Group 2 versus Group 3, the tyre wear, what race it'll be. Right, so race starting. Race starting. See you later, James. See you later, mate. If we're in Group 2, we're racing from the front, so hopefully there won't be too many bins. Hopefully it'll just be concentrate and get some wins. You never know. There'll be other people starting at the front as well. But If it's Group 3, it'll be busy. It'll be a competitive week if it's Group 3. If it's Group 2, I think it won't be that competitive. That's the only problem with this. But we've got nations to practice for this week, and we can start some early practice on manufacturer as well. Group 2 was nice to drive, Arkies. I like driving Group 2 here, but you won't want to be behind anyone. You're not going to want to be following anyone, that's all I'll say. I'm not going to rev it just in case. Times 5. Not sure about the fuel here. Let me just... don't know what the time... I'm going to go -3 because I'm not sure about... I need to see the fuel. I'm not sure about it. That could play a part in this race if there's fuel concerns. There is fuel. It's going to be 13 laps though, isn't it? So you probably would want to go a car that's good on fuel, and the McLaren isn't that car. But if you pit in anyway, putting a bit of fuel in isn't the biggest problem. But you might lose that vital second or two if you have to pit and like change fuel and add fuel. Sorry. Oh shit. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to test that. No! We're going to have to try and get past him because I wanted to test something out, but let's cock this up. Damn. Tell you what we'll do. Now we've got that dirty air. Even in Group 3, the dirty air is going to be a problem. It's almost no point pushing and wasting fuel because you're just not going to get past with the dirty air on this track. It's so difficult. His tyres are going to go so early though as well on that car, so at least we can test the tyre wear out. No stop might be possible. I don't know. Nah, you're not going to know. I don't think you're going to be able to no stop it because of the rear tyres. Like, we're not even 4 laps in and they're already looking pretty dead, so I think the rears would be the problem. Move my rig again, just move massively, push too much on it. I might try and get that sorted tonight, you know, might see if I can get it done. It's annoying when it moves. We can go so much quicker here, but I think I'm gonna try and we'll probably do this as the last race, and then I'm gonna try and get it sorted before tomorrow, chat, because it gives me an hour to get it sorted. So I'm gonna probably end the stream after this race, and then try and get this sorted because it moves massively. Then it's not going to be long before it does fall off. Man, that Lamborghini's so slow at this phase of the race. Like, it's so slow. Come on. Gone too deep. Alright, now we can push. Alright, we're past. We can actually push a bit now. McLaren feels really good here, you know. It feels really nice. The Porsche is obviously going to be good as well. Whoopsie. McLaren looks very good for tyres, doesn't it? Really good round there on tyres. I mean, this lap's awful, but the tyres are still alright. That was just bad driving. Just not sure what race this could be, because even group, if it's 13 laps, it's going to make it interesting in Group 3 as well. It could be Group 3 or Group 2. I'm 50-50 with this at the moment. The way the tyres are looking, the way the fuel's looking, I'm like completely 50-50 whether it's Group 2 or Group 3. I have no idea. I'll probably put a bit of fuel in here so I can push. I'm not sure it's going to be Group 2 after this race. I don't know. Part of me thinks this could be Group 3 again. The fuel, the laps, and the tyre wear seem to make sense for a Group 3 race. But it could be Group 2. I don't... I'm literally 50-50 between Group 2 and Group 3. I really can't... I can't decide which one it's going to be. Yeah, that's because they were going in the wrong cars, though. You don't go a Lamborghini with racing soft tyres on a tyre saver. Just a bit of advice. You go the Porsche or the Peugeot will probably be alright. The RCZ, the McLaren, or even the Nissan GTR might be pretty solid here. You don't go the Lamborghini. I mean, it could be 12 laps as well. Just bear that in mind. They could be making it a shorter race and do 12 laps. That is also possible for this race. Ooh, get off the curb. -5. I don't know why that was on there. Right, Michael. Whoopsie. Ah, nice, Michael. Enjoy the holiday in London, mate. One more lap. We'll see what this race has obviously been a bit slow because we got held up at the start, and then I went longer on the tires. So just give us a rough idea of how long 13 laps would be as a distance. Let's have a little look as we go over the line here. So kind of looks similar to the Group 2 race. I think 13 laps would be about right. You alright, Matt Pistol? This is the last test of the race. I need to fix my rig, so we're going to finish after this race. On a Sunday, whenever we do Sunday streams, they're just very quick streams, chat. I mean, we've done 2.5 hours, so it's normally just a quick jump on, get used to the combos, and then Monday we do probably 8 or 9 hours tomorrow, so we'll be live for a long time tomorrow. So I'll be live just after 9 o'clock in the morning, and we'll be streaming through to about, I'm trying to think, I might do 1-ish, or I'll say I either do 1, go to the gym, or do it till 3 and then go to the gym, and then stream later in the evening. But I might see how they are. We'll see how the daily races are, and I'll make a choice tomorrow. Vaburn, you legend. Chat, you know what to do. Can we all give Vaburn a big thumbs up and a legend shout out there for the 30 months of support on the channel? Much appreciated, Vaburn, you legend. Thank you for that. Long-term support there, mate, you legend. So yeah, I mean, actually, that's quite a short race. That's quite a short race, isn't it? 13 laps. That's probably it'll probably be 13 laps. It wouldn't be 12 laps then. They ain't gonna do that as 12 because that's quite short. So yeah, if it's Group 3, I'm predicting 13 laps. But yeah, I'll see how the races are tomorrow. If the races are like, we'll see how they're going, how competitive they are. I don't want to be going on too late if they're not that competitive, because on the second stream. So we'll see. We'll do at least 4 hours in the morning and hopefully another 3 or 4 hours in the evening. Shoulder. Yeah. That's what I tell you what, the tires could save the McLaren, because I tell you what, there's tracks where we might be able to do in the McLaren 3 extra laps on the softs, which will mean we're going to gain over hard tires, like a bigger margin, because you're going to be using the softs more than the hards, which overall by the end of the race you could be gaining like 7 or 8 seconds just because of the tires. So fingers crossed with the manufacturer, the McLaren's going to have a bit of a boost with the tyres. You had to pit twice, no worries. But yeah, chat, if you haven't smashed that like button, it's a massive help to me. We're currently on 209. We beat the 200 likes, but you can give it a hit on your way out because that's going to do us for the test. I really don't... I can't call what it's going to be. I really cannot call whether that's going to be Group 2 or Group 3. Because both the settings kind of work. They both... what I would say is Group 2 seems to be... I don't know. The tyre wear looks a bit more appropriate for Group 2. I feel if it's Group 3, I don't think there's going to be that many cars that are going to be usable. So, yeah, it's a hard one. It's a hard one. I don't know. I would say I'm more convinced it's a Group 2 race, but not by much. Maybe 60% Group 2, 40% Group 3. But I feel like I'm leaning more to it being Group 2. I don't think you'd do a no stop. You'd lose too much time because you'd have to one fuel save and your last 3 laps would be shite. I think your tyres would be dead at the end. I don't think you'd be able to do a no stop. I think if you try on your last 2 laps, you'd lose like 3 seconds a lap, and the pit lane loss is only 10. So you're probably not going to do a no stop. But yeah, I would go. More of me thinks it's Group 2 than Group 3 for this week. But we'll find out tomorrow, won't we? I'll find out tomorrow. What I'll do is I'll save... I forgot to save the other replay, but I'll save that one. And I'll make a thumbnail up for both. I need to make a thumbnail up for both if it's Group 2 or Group 3. But I also need to try and fix this rig out. Fix it and tighten it up. So, because look, I don't know if you can see it on there. Look at this, chat. Look how bad it is now. It's full on moving when I'm driving with it. I need to tighten that up. It's getting annoying because it feels like it's moving your brakes, but it's not. It's just that bit that's moving. So I need to get that sorted now so that it's done and dusted because it is going to fall off soon. It's on the verge of falling off, I think. But yeah, that'll do us for the stream, chat. I'm going to try and sort this out now. See if I can get it all undone and tighten it all up. So hopefully see you 9 o'clock in the morning, as long as I haven't destroyed my rig. You never know. Anything's possible with me. So yeah, I hope you see you just after 9 in the morning. We'll probably do, if it's group, I don't know, if it's Group 3, we might do a couple of races from the back and see how it is. But I'll probably be setting a lap time pretty quick because I feel like Brands Hatch is a race that you go for wins on. I feel like going from the back will just get frustrating. So we'll see how that is tomorrow. But hopefully see you then, chat. If you haven't already subbed to the channel, feel free to get subbed because we do stream every single day. And yeah, thank you so much for the super chats again, legends. Massive help to me and the family. I'm really, really grateful. You lot really do make such a huge difference. So you're a bunch of legends. And thank you to the people that smashed the like, subscribe today. Appreciate it massively. I'll see you tomorrow, chat, for more racing. Hopefully it'll be a good... Hopefully. Whatever it is, hopefully it's entertaining. Fingers crossed it's going to be a good one. We'll see. Might be surprising. It's Group 4. You never know. Who knows what's going to happen. But yeah, take care. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you for coming into the stream. And I'll see you all in the morning. Bye, everyone.